Hello everyone, Carson here back on Sudoku on New York Times. Today is June 27th, 2024. Let's start today's hard Sudoku. First of all, I see that these sixes point left and these sixes point down. These ones point right. Okay, I do see something that is harder to spot. In row 4, the given digits 1 and 9 points into block 5. And in column 6, the given digits 1 and 9 also points into block 5. So in block 5, the digits 1 and 9 are still missing, and they cannot go into these 4 open cells. So only 2 open cells are available for both 1 and 9. So these 2 cells form a 1-9 pair. Because in order to fit both 1 and 9 into block 5, they have to go into these 2 cells. And all other digits are eliminated from these 2 cells. Actually, this 1-9 pair wasn't even necessary, because I missed this 9 just now. So these 9s force the digit 9 into this cell in block 5, and then 1 is placed into the cell in block 5. And then these ones point right. Also, if you come across this pattern, this kind of, I don't know how you call it, rectangular pattern? Whatever. No matter if 1 go like this or like this, all of these open cells in columns 7 and 9 of block 3 see these ones, right? So ones from these open cells are eliminated. So in block 3, the digit 1 has to go in column 8. Another way is just to directly look at column 8 and say that this cell sees 1, this cell sees 1, and this cell also sees 1. So in column 8, the digit 1 has to go into one of these 2 cells, but both of these 2 cells are in block 3, so 1 from all other open cells in block 3 are eliminated. Okay, these 3s point right. So these 2 cells form a 1-3 pair, because in block 6, the digits 1 and 3 are still missing, and because of these 1s and 3s, they both have to go into these 2 cells. In order to fit both 1 and 3 into block 6, they must go into these 2 cells and nothing else. No other digits can go into these 2 cells. So that means that the digit 7 in block 6 is forced into this cell. Actually, I could have placed this 7 from the very beginning, because all of these 7s were given. Yeah, this 2 points up, and 2 cannot go into the 1-3 pair, so it is forced into row 5 in block 6. These 2s point right. This 5 points down and this 5 points left. So in block 4, the digit 5 is forced into column 1, and then these 5s point down. This 6 points down. So in block 5, the digit 6 is forced into row 4, and then these 6s point left. Okay, once again, if you come across this rectangular pattern, just remember, these cells cannot contain 6. Or, just look at column 2, and simply say this cell sees 6, this cell sees 6, and this cell also sees 6. So in column 2, the digit 6 is forced into one of these 2 cells, where both of these 2 open cells are in block 7, which eliminates 6s from all other open cells in block 7. There is also a 5-6 pair formed from these 2 cells, because in block 7, both 5 and 6 can only go into one of these 2 cells, and they share the same 2 cells, so all other digits are eliminated from these 2 cells, because they have to contain both 5 and 6. Alright, and then the 7 points down, and the 7 points left. 7 cannot go into the 5-6 pair, so it is forced into column 3 in block 7, and then these 7s point up, this cell sees another 7, so in block 1, the digit 7 is forced into this cell. 7 in block 2 goes into one of these two cells. In column 4, we got 4 open cells left. There's a 5-6 pair, meaning that the other 2 open cells form a 4-8 pair. Alright, in row 6, there are 5 open cells left. We have a 1-3 pair, meaning that the other 3 open cells form a 2-4-8 triple. Okay, these 3s point up, so in block 2, the digit 3 is forced into this cell. This 5 points up and this 5 points right, so in block 2, the digit 5 is forced into column 2, and then these 5s point down. This 9 points right and this 9 points up. So in block 3, the digit 9 is forced into column 7, and then these 9s point down. This 4 points down, so in block 9, the digit 4 is forced into one of these 4 cells. And why I am marking down 4, why am I marking a certain digit into 4 possible cells in one block? Is because the digits 1, 4, 6, and 9, these 4 digits can only go into these 4 cells, and not the other 2. So you can say this is a quad, because we got a pair. We got pairs, triples, and I guess you can call these quads. So same logic. Same logic goes with this quad. So because in order to fit all 1, 4, 6, and 9 into block 9, they have to go into these 4 cells. So the other 2 digits are eliminated from these 2 cells. They are 3 and 5. I'm trying to see if there's another way to interpret this. Probably not. I'm not sure. This is what I see, so I'll just go with that method. Yeah. So in block 9, this is literally what I see. In block 9, all 4 digits 1, 4, 6, and 9 have to go into these 4 cells, and can only go into these 4 cells. So the other missing digits 3 and 5 are eliminated from these 2 cells. So these 2 open cells are for 3 and 5, but this cell sees 3. So I can place the 3 and 5 like this. These 3s points left. In column 8, the digits that go into the 3 open cells left are 1, 2, and 8. This cell sees 1, so it's 2 or 8 only. This cell sees 2, so it's 1 or 8 only. This is 1, 2, or 8. These 9s point down. Am I missing something here? I'm just blanking right now, I'm sorry. Oh, okay, I see it. In row 1, this cell sees 2, 3, and 9. And these two cells also see 2, 3, and 9. But 2, 3, and 9, these 3 digits are still missing from row 1. So that means only 3 open cells are available for 2, 3, and 9. Actually, okay, yeah, well, I'll just make it simple and say 2, 3, and 9. So, I'll just put it like this. For now, this cell sees 2, 3, and 9. These two cells see 2, 3, and 9. So in row 1, the 3 digits 2, 3, and 9 can only go into these 3 cells. And because of that, all other digits are eliminated from these 3 cells because we have to fit all 2, 3, and 9 into these 3 cells. So nothing else can go into these 3 cells. So this 2, 3, 9 triple eliminates 1 and 8, which is required for this column. 1 and 8 cannot go into the 2, 3, 9 triple. And this also sees 2, 3, and 9. So I could have just placed the 2 here, and then left behind a 3, 9 pair. So this 2 also completes this column. Let's continue with row 1. We have a 3, 9 pair. So the other 3 open cells form a triple of 1, 4, and 8. But these 2 cells see 1. So 1 has to go in this cell. And then these 2 cells form a 4, 8 pair. These 1 points left, this cell sees 1. So in block 1, the digit 1 is forced into this cell. And then I can place the 6 here because of these 6s. Which points down and eliminates 6 from this cell, forcing the digit 6 into this cell in block 5. And then the digit 5 in block 4 is forced into this cell. And then these 5s point right. Actually, these 3 cells... Okay, well, this 2 points up, and 2 cannot go into the 1, 3 pair, so it is forced into this cell in block 6, which then places the 5, because of these 5s. This cell is a 4. This cell is also a 4 to complete this row. That means this is 8 and 2. This 8 makes this a 4, and this an 8. Okay, these 3 cells form a 4, 5, 7 triple, but these 2 cells see 4 in the same row. So this cell must be a 4. And then this is a 5 and 7, because this cell sees 5. Alright. We got 2 open cells left in row 2. The missing digits are 3 and 8. So this 3-8 pair eliminates 3 from this cell, making this cell a 9, and this cell a 3. These 2 cells form an 8-9 pair. So this cell ends up being a 5. This cell is known. It's a 4. And then up here we got 2, 6, and 8 into these 3 cells, but this cell sees 2 and 8, so this must be a 6. And the other 2 cells are for 2 and 8. Okay, in column 6, in column 6, this cell sees 5 and this cell also sees 5. So 5 is forced into this cell for this column. This is for 2 or 8. This 5 eliminates 5 from this cell, making this cell a 6 and this cell a 5. This 6 points right, so 6 in block 9 is forced into this cell, and then into this cell in block 8. The missing digits in column 4 are 4 and 9. And the other 3 open cells are for 2, 7, and 8. But because of these 7s, the digit 7 in block 8 is forced into this cell, which then places the digit 7 into this cell in block 7. Okay, these 2 cells form a 2-8 pair. In column 3, this cell sees 3 and this cell also sees 3, so 3 is forced into this cell for this column, which means this is 8 or 9. This cell is 4 or 9 to complete this row. What am I missing? This 1, 4, 9 triple. Yeah, in row 8, these 3 cells form a 1, 4, 9 triple, because all of these 3 cells can only contain the digits 1, 4, and 9. So you have to put all 1, 4, and 9 into these 3 cells, making the other 2 cells 2 and 8. Does that help in any way? Alright, this is 2, 4, 8, or 9. What? Oh my goodness, I'm so blind. This 8 was given. Oh my goodness, how could I miss this? Alright, because of this 8, this cell has made a 3, and this an 8, and the whole puzzle should be complete in a chain reaction. Alright, so I finished today's New York Times hard Sudoku in a little over 18 minutes. Alright, so I feel like this puzzle was, to me, fairly straightforward, but yeah, there were lots of pairs and triples around, and I think the key spots include the 1, 4, 6, 9 quad in block 9, which helped place the 3 and 5 in block 9. So yeah, this quad over here. Oh, and also in column 2, there was this 5, 6 pair. There was this 5, 6 pair, which also helped place the 7 in this column and another 4, 8 pair. Then I don't really remember. I can't recall any tricky spots, you know? Like, I don't think there were that many tricky spots. Apart from this 1, 4, 6, 9 quad and the 5, 6 pair in column 2. Oh, and also the 2, 3, 9 triple in row 1. Yeah, that one was also quite important. The 2, 3, 9. You could also say the 3, 9 pair. 2, 3, 9 triple or 3, 9 pair. Whatever you like. So yeah, in row 1. Oh, and also pay attention to those kind of rectangular patterns or whatever, or you can just directly look at the column or row. So yeah, those were the key spots. Hopefully this video helped, and if you do have other questions or difficulties, feel free to leave them in the comments. I'll be glad to reply you. Today is June 27th, 2024. I'll see you all in tomorrow's New York Times Hard Sudoku Solve. Bye!